Hello YouTube, I've returned from my big road trip of the year and I'm now back in Minnesota. Some of you noticed I did not take my BMW GS on the trip, and instead I took my SV650. The GS's front brake line failed the morning of the trip, and with no parts locally, I had to switch bikes and I continued the trip anyway. The trip was great. I covered 17 states including Minnesota and about 4,400 miles. I really enjoyed all the comments that you left on the posts that I made, and all the meetups were very fun. I had many problems trying to make videos on the road. It's mainly due to my low-powered netbook. It could barely watch HD video and only using certain software, and had many troubles trying to actually edit it. I could only get the videos to show up in Live Movie Maker, and they wouldn't play, so I just had to edit trying to guess by looking at the thumbnails. It took a lot of time, and the first couple of videos I made took a few hours each, not counting the rendering. Uploading was also a nightmare due to the crappy internet at the various hotels and the spotty 3G coverage that I had. So instead, I decided to try to get a good night's sleep instead of fighting with the computer making videos. I have about 60 gig of photos and videos still left to process, so I will definitely be making more trip videos soon. You may notice that I have a new 2-camera setup that I'm using for this video, and if you look carefully you'll notice that I'm actually using 2 GoPro HDs and not a Drift HD. The Drift is a good camera, but it's not for me. I like the GoPro HD footage better, and I really didn't like the form factor of the Drift. I have a lot of practice, a lot of mounts, and extra batteries and memory cards for the GoPro, and a lot of that didn't translate over to the Drift. So while I was staying with a friend in Chicago, I was telling her about the Drift, and she mentioned that she really didn't like her GoPro, and then simultaneously we both suggested that perhaps we trade. So we discussed the terms for a few minutes and then swapped cameras. So I have her barely used GoPro HD, and she has my barely used Drift HD. We're both very happy with the trade. She's loving her Drift and I'm loving the extra GoPro. So now that I have 2 GoPros, I've been thinking about maybe doing the 3D housing and trying to make a couple 3D videos. What do you guys think about those? Have you seen good results? Should I try out 3D? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.